The Aprilia factory team paddock is in turmoil. Their number one rider, Jorge Martin, wants to leave before his contract expires. Quoted from ESPN, yesterday, the 2024 MotoGP world champion wanted to leave the team based in Italy. In fact, his contract is still valid for another season. Based on the contract agreement, Martin has a fairly big chance to leave. He only needs to activate the release clause stated in the contract agreement. Namely, he can leave in the second year if he is not among the top riders in the World Championship standings after the French MotoGP. Unfortunately, Aprilia considered the condition invalid because Martin was absent more due to injury than failing to compete in terms of performance. Spanish media reported that Martin had secretly attended Le Mans on Friday, May 9, 2025 to discuss his future with Aprilia management. However, what caused a stir was the issue of Senkuni, provoking Martin to take this drastic decision. This news immediately sparked wild speculation, including allegations that Martin was paving the way to another factory team in the 2026 season. The end-of-season rider market is predicted to heat up with the turmoil in the Aprilia paddock. This is because Aprilia management is said to be very disappointed because they feel they have not been given the full opportunity to prove their long-term project with Martin. As is known, due to 2 injuries sustained during the preseason, Martin was absent from the first 3 rounds. Namely in Thailand, Argentina, and Austin. Martin's condition when appearing at the Qatar MotoGP was also not 100% recovered. He crashed again and had to undergo treatment for 2 weeks. Now, even though his fitness has improved, until now there is no certainty when the racer will take to the circuit. Even hotter news concerns the 2024 MotoGP champion's desire to join Honda next season. The figure of Alex Espargaro is said to be one of the culprits. He is a close friend who is like a brother to Martin. If true, then Alex Espargaro's figure seems to be a Senkuni, because he was the one who influenced Martin to leave Ducati for Aprilia at the end of last season. Honda is reportedly ready to offer a direct 3-year contract with a fantastic value, as well as to prepare to welcome the new regulations. Honda, which is on the rise again in early 2025, is clearly an attractive option for Martin. Just imagine, currently Aprilia's best rider is held by Trackhouse satellite team rider Ai Ogura, who is only ranked 10th. Marco Bezzecchi, who is on the factory team, is ranked 12th, while Raul Fernandez is 18th. It is understandable that Martin is quite nervous realizing that the Aprilia RSGP motorbike is not as competitive as he imagined. The racer's personal manager, Albert Varela, will also be confused because his other racer, Pedro Acosta, is also said to want to move to Honda. Unfortunately, there is only one seat left for MotoGP 2026, so this will greatly affect the MotoGP racer market. However, if Jorge Martin really leaves Aprilia, several other team options can also be used as alternatives. In fact, it is not only Honda HRC that is likely to change the lineup of racers for MotoGP 2025. LCR Honda Idemitsu, Pertamina Enduro VR46 Racing Team, KTM Tech 3, Trackhouse Aprilia, and Pramac Prima Racing also have the opportunity to be led by new racers next season. It's just that in terms of salary, the Honda manufacturer is clearly the most daring considering their finances are the most prestigious among the other teams. Even if he fails to break into the factory team, if he wants to ride the RC213V developed by Alex Espargaro, Jorge Martin can join LCR Honda Idemitsu.